All right, guys, welcome back to the third video here. And like I told you before in the previous video, I'm going to give away one of the strategies that I use on a daily basis and is actually my favorite strategy to use here. So you guys can see right now on the screen, we're just looking at a blank white paint document here for the screen right now. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to divide this into 4 grids right here. And I just want to draw it out here on paint first, and then I'll pull over some charts and show you guys what it is I'm looking for there. So the way this strategy works is we're going to use the 4 main indices. So we've got the S&Ps, the Nasdaq, the Russell, and last but not least, we have the Dow here. So we have those 4 main indices, and the way this strategy works is we're looking for what I call a divergence. And what that means is we're looking for a moment in time where one of these markets is doing something that the others are not doing. So, and this is going to be a 5-minute chart here. So what I'm looking at here is, okay, let's say S&Ps kind of open up, they start to rally up, they do this number here, and then they kind of do something like this, and that's the day. Russell here does, something maybe similar, and, kind of that's the day. Nasdaq does something similar here, and then this move actually kind of comes down, does something like that. And then, maybe the Dow kind of comes up, does something like so, maybe something like that, right? Well, what we're looking for here is we're looking for the moments in time where one of the markets is breaking through either new highs or new lows, and the other markets are not. So in this case, you can see the Nasdaq clearly comes down here through the lows of the day. S&Ps do not, Russell do not, and the Dow in fact actually does here. So we're looking for those moments in time where one of the markets or 2 of the markets are doing something that the others are not, and we're just gonna kind of ride that momentum or that divergence in the opposite direction. So what does that actually look like here on a chart? Well, I'll pull up a chart here and you guys can see this here. So what we're looking at right now is a 4-grid chart of the 4 indices we were just talking about. We've got the S&Ps up here in the top left, Nasdaq over here top right, Russell here bottom left, and the Dow over here in the bottom right there. And like I just drew out there, what we're noticing here, and the big thing to pay attention to here, is we have right through here at the, basically call it 1245 time frame here, you can see S&Ps come down, no new lows. Nasdaq comes down, actually gets new lows right here. You can see these new lows, this tail kind of whips down through here. Same time in the Russell doesn't get the new lows there at that same moment in time, which is going to be kind of like up in here. And then same thing for the Dow. Dow actually is just kind of hanging out down here and no new lows there for the Dow. So these moments in time right here where we've got the Nasdaq making new lows and none of the other markets doing so are an early indication or a sign that the market is going to potentially reverse from those lows and then rally up and potentially even get new highs on the day, like you can see we did here in the Nasdaq. So it's a really simple strategy, and you're just looking, you got to have some patience and some time there, and you're looking for the market to break either the high or low and one of the other markets not follow along with that. So anyways, that's going to be the third and final video here with this video series, and showing you guys the strategy that I like to use on a daily basis here with respect to these 4 main indices. So thank you guys so much. There's going to be a link below with more information. Feel free to go ahead and click that link, and I will see you guys on the next video. Take care, hope it helps, and have a great rest of your day.